Once again, we're in the place to be. Welcome back to In the Black. Like the video. Help me grow the channel. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. The end of the year is approaching. The new year is upon us. What exactly are you focusing on going into 2023 as it concerns the animal farm? What exactly is your strategy going into this new year? Are you the type of person who is focused on the pig pen? Are you trying to increase your pigs holdings in order to produce more BUSD and more pigs? Or maybe you're the type who's going into the dog pound and trying to focus on acquiring as many dogs as possible so that you can produce more and more BNB and pigs. Or perhaps you're the type that loves to look at these farms and loves to see the APR grow over time and loves to see their holdings grow. And in return, you can see the amount of pigs that you produce and the amount of dogs that you produce increase over time as the weeks and months roll by. Maybe you're focused on the pools. Maybe you're the kind of straight shooter and taking the safe road so that you can avoid the impermanent loss. Maybe you're solely focused on the pools and these assets producing you some yield. Maybe you're looking at the drip garden. I'm not sure. There's so many choices. The drip garden is kind of that sleeper pick. Seems like it's almost been dormant for quite a while, and a lot of people are waiting for it to break out. Maybe you're in the piggy bank. Maybe that's your featured play. Maybe the piggy bank is the way that you're kind of betting on drip to come back, betting on pigs to explode in the new year. Perhaps that's the way that you're looking at it. But whatever the case, I'm sure that in the animal farm you can find your flavor, the thing that is going to make you successful if you are determined and if you are deliberate and diligent about it. I think consistency is really the key as we continue to invest, whether you're DCAing or you're just managing it day by day, checking up on your assets as they grow. I believe the animal farm is a great play for the months and years to come. And I've noticed something. I've noticed that people are not focusing on something that I think may be useful, may be a useful gauge on where things are going in the specific ecosystem of the animal farm. And what I've noticed is as these prices have changed, they've gone up and down, they've fluctuated day by day, of course, and week by week. Now we see kind of a tick down for the pigs and the dogs as people have begun to sell off the dogs as the taxes have been reduced over the last couple of months. You see I have about 57% tax reduction, and that's definitely not by accident. I've waited for that tax to be reduced. Now, some people have been cashing in. So we see this price of dogs decrease. Now, I think it's actually pretty exciting. It might be a beneficial thing to focus on these two prices. So what I've noticed is that there is a certain ratio of dogs to pigs that you might want to consider when assessing the value of dogs versus pigs at any given moment, any given day, any given week, and any given month. The ratio right now is about 3 to 1. So for every 3 dogs that you can buy, you could buy 1 pig, and vice versa. Now, when it seemed as if the animal farm was its quote-unquote healthiest, when the prices were at their height this year in 2022, we saw a ratio of a little bit less than 2 dogs per every pig. So I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. Is this something that you would keep track of? Is this something that you would consider when choosing whether or not to buy dogs or whether or not to buy pigs? How can you assess the relationship between the two to figure out which one is the better buy at the given moment? Now, the great thing about this farm is that if you buy dogs, you're essentially buying into pigs as well, because these dogs can help you produce pigs. If you are in the dog pound, of course, all right, the auto compounding pool, you're going to be earning pigs automatically. And if you buy pigs, you're going to be earning more pigs, of course, in the pig pen. And you can use that BUSD that you earn as well to acquire more dogs. So the relationship definitely does change as this ratio fluctuates up and down. But I wanted to pose the question out there. Is this something that you consider when you determine whether to buy more dogs or more pigs? Is it something that you haven't considered before? Do you think it's could be a potentially useful metric in determining how to and when to reinvest in the animal farm? As we approach the end of this year and going into the new year, I hope that this new year is great for you, great for your investment, and if it is, then it'll be great for me as well. And if that's the case, then it'll be great for all of us. We're on this ship together. Let's look forward to having some big things happen in the animal farm community and the drip ecosystem as well. So let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like the video. Is this a metric that you might want to take a look at? Do you have another way of looking at how and when to invest in dogs versus pigs? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, stay smart, stay in the black.